Before we start this video, I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit meh. I just cannot shake this cold and sore throat. Real talk, I think I might be dying. Send help. Now, as always, full transparency, PEPAX did send me these cartridges to test. However, no money has exchanged hands, and all opinions expressed in this video are just my opinions. However, they are non-biased and they are 100% true. Now, as always, let's start with the price. Now, the only price that I could find on these needles was $25, pounds, whatever currency it may have been in. However, UK, if you're trying to get hold of some of these PEPAX needles after this review, I'm sorry to say you may struggle and you may have to order these from an overseas supplier. I could not find a UK supplier for these needles. On the PEPAX website, they do have a list of distributors, and I went down a few and it was so difficult. So this is the box. These are the PEPAX Lance cartridges. It comes in the usual slide-in box. In the box, you get 20 cartridges. Now, the diameter of these needles range from a 0.25 going all the way up to 0.40 millimeter, but they do also have 0.18 and 0.20 for PMU and SMP tattooing. The needles come starting at a short taper at 2.5, going all the way up to an extra long taper at 7.0 millimeters. You can also get these needles polished, textured, and hollow, depending on the style of tattooing that you are doing and the type of needle that suits your needs. Now, I would love to be able to tell you the sizing that you can get in these needles. However, it was increasingly difficult to try and find that information. Going through the distributors, their listed distributors on the site, unfortunately, all these distributors were mainly from a different country, and I cannot speak nor read their language. And when I did find a UK supplier, all it said was that the needle was out of stock and that they will be coming soon. But PEPAX did send me these 13 curved mags, so you know they do 13s. If they do 13s, more than likely they're going to do 17s. I'm sure they do a full range. Now, PEPAX on their website boasts an impressive amount of features on this needle. All the usuals, such as medical grade that we see with needle brands, but here's some others for you to pause and browse rather than me go through. So on to the pros. Listen, I'm gonna put it out there straight away. I absolutely do love these needles. Like, they are really nice needles. I've been using these needles now for around 3 to 4 weeks, and man, they are so quiet. Check this out. I have experienced zero rattle from every single cartridge that I have used. The cartridge itself feels very well made, offering the bigger shell for the better grip with less fatigue when constantly changing needles. The more and more I use this feature, the more and more I am beginning to love it, and any other needle without this feature just pales in comparison. Now, I have not experienced any backflow problems whatsoever. I have had no pigment shooting up the back of my needle or anything like that, so you know that membrane is working absolutely fine. The cartridge itself feels very well built, it feels very premium, and more importantly, the needles are extremely sharp. Even when using these needles on tougher areas like elbows, I have experienced no blunting, and they have kept the integrity of their sharpness. And finally, I have experienced absolutely no ink flow problems, and I've just seen my pink lights gone out. Yay. Honestly, these needles are awesome, and it's so hard for me to put across on camera just how good they are. They really are good. I would have absolutely no problems in picking up these PEPAX needles if I can find a supplier that supplies them, obviously. Now, full disclosure, this review is based off of mags only. PEPAX did send me a wide array of needles. However, I have not tested the liners that they sent, and they did not send me any round shaders, even though I asked for them. Naughty PEPAX. naughty. I'm trying to stay away from liners in my work at the moment, but if you are a liner guy, I'm sure based on the integrity of what these mags are, the liners will be absolutely fine. And I'm pretty sure on their website they boast something special about their liners, some feature. Yeah. Now on to the cons. Are there any? Well, with the needles that I've used, I have found zero cons whatsoever. The only con that I could find wasn't with the needle themselves, but was with that ability to get hold of the needles, to get hold of a UK supplier that stocked PEPAX, to be able to buy them if I wanted, or for you guys to buy them if you wanted. But if you want to try these needles and you can get a hold of them, just know that they do have the Ravage seal of approval. But guys, that wraps up the review. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. If you feel like liking this video, please do like it, and do not forget to turn on the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. But guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, much love.